Hello everyone, welcome back to Phantom Abyss Daily. It is the 14th of November 2024. Yesterday we had two videos. If you don't know that yet, we had two videos. We had the normal daily where I got frustrated about the Dorton getting, let's see quickly, no the Dorton today, only laboratory sprinkles. The Dorton getting that massive boost once again, but somewhere else for a change. Ruby Dead Queen and Coco. Don't know a single one of them. But before I show yesterday's time. Anyway, yeah, got frustrated by him getting the boost and did my daily. I couldn't beat them. Did I beat Laboratory Sprinkles? I can't even remember. But yeah, I got a fantastic score on that. It was a 2-chamber room again. With Void in the end, I think? No, Void was the day before it. It was just a normal Inferno ending. But whatever, I beat it. That's the most important part. And then I also did later, well, way later in the evening, I released a practice video where I kept on practicing trying to figure out, I should say, not just practicing, how to figure out, or trying to figure out how to do that jump. I did not succeed in figuring out how to do that jump, but I did replicate it, I think, 3 times, twice, 3 times. One of them was spectacular. So pretty early, as you can see. Yawning already. It succeeded spectacularly and launched me quite far, but it was not at the place that I wanted it to, and I still did not know how to do it consistently. So I literally flipped my lid, and I think I did one more run. Did I do it? And I think in that run I beat Laboratory Sprinkles, but I did not beat the Dorton yet. Because I am happy to say that I did figure something out. So I'm going to use this as an example. This one you don't need to whip. It already launches you like a boosted jumper or bouncer or whatever you want to call it. You can see it launched you to that head. But wait, what if I do this? Suddenly, I'm all the way at the top. So, how does that work, huh? I didn't whip it or anything. Just do this. Whoop. There we go. With this one, it's pretty easy to replicate. I've tried it on smaller bouncers. It's a little more difficult. And it does not work at the one... Oops, that's the wrong one. I might as well just climb up. It does not work on ones with ledges like this. So that's a little hint for you. As you can see, this one you still have to whip. If you don't whip it, it just launches you like that. Oh no, that's not. That's the pre-whip. This is the post-whip. Freaking hell, man. There we go. That's the boosted whip. And you cannot do the trick on this one because of this little ledge. So how do you do it? For anyone else playing, all you do is run and press jump as soon as you hit that, and then I missed it. Just press jump literally as you hit it, like that. As easy as that. Now, I still don't know exactly how it works, because if you checked the Dorton's gameplay yesterday, I had quite a lot of clips of it in the bonus unlisted video. You can check out the video in the comment section of my previous daily. There was a lot of clips of him doing it, and what he did was stand a certain distance, whip it, and then jumped on it. But it does not work if you jump and then press jump at the right time. See, there I did the boost if I just normally do it. So I had no idea how he does it, but I found a different way for it to work. Now, I haven't tried it on the diagonal boosters yet, because that's going to be quite a thing to try and do it while running downwards. Or upwards, depending on where I'm going. I couldn't find a temple with it, and I tried. I actually unlocked all the whips finally while testing this out. But let's check yesterday's time. Function End coming in there and actually getting a 42,000. I think when we did the bonus run where I was practicing, Thrasher Brains was there, but still no Function End. So Function End coming in the end. Close, but no cigar there on the score. And I absolutely ended up beating Thedorton. Now, to be fair, he still beat me. The only reason I'm ahead of him is Phantom shenanigans. I used my previous Phantom to open that one key door to get ahead of him. Otherwise, I would still be behind him right there. So I might call that a null victory. But let's hop right into today's daily. Finally, we had a very long intro trying to explain that. A little mechanic there for people that want to know. And I put it in at the start, at least at the start, yeah. So that people just wanting to know the trick can quickly check that out before I start my daily. Dash every 8 seconds. This used to be one of my worst ones. Oh, we've got a... Oh, geez, this is a crap layout. I want to test it. Damn it. Fucking force dash. Oh. It absolutely works. You saw that? Okay, so I absolutely figured out how to do that trick then. Thank goodness, because that boost haunted me. If you watched my bonus video, you knew I was really pissed off by the end of it. Thanks to the stupid eyeball that keeps spawning and the door blockers that kept getting in my way when I'm just trying to practice something. Really frustrated. Coco didn't make it through the first room. Now the problem with that trick is it's going to be really difficult to do consistently, but it is luckily right at the start. So we might not do that boost a lot during the daily runs. But if I do... Oh my god, 2 boulders. Oh my god, 3 boulders. What the fuck was that? And now there's a gap. That one was some ultimate BS, but that's that's just this game for you. Which side is the exit? This side, thank you. I'm gonna have to search every nook and cranny there for a score. Huh? There's the key room. It is the key room. Son of a gun. And there's no way to jump this. Only way to get this key is for someone to actually do it fast. I wish there was a booster here. Huh? No secret up there. Force dash is already getting on my nerves. The reason why I hate it is... Oh god, that was stupid. Sometimes I just want to look at stuff, but then I'm forced to dash and it puts me in a weird position. Sure, I can just look down and dash, but then I'm not aware of my surroundings also for that little time. And I might be standing on a sconce. Try down dashing then. So what I used to do was I dash upwards, which is mostly safer, unless there's spikes up ahead of you and you did not notice it. Again, that wasted my dash that I wanted to use there, because I was forced to do the dash. Dash, thank you. Oh, we're ending in this section again. At least, oh geez. Oh geez, this section needs some really good movement. And I'm really bad at the movement in caverns. Phantom's Curse. Oh, getting me really early already. Because I had nothing to drink yet. My throat is dry. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. I do have my coffee right here, but it's still hot, man. Don't want to burn my mouth when I'm supposed to be speaking all the time now. Whoopa. So, yesterday we had another topic or a question asked. What is my favorite animal? And what is that bird making noises in the background in all my videos? I was kind of wondering when someone was going to ask that, because he's not quiet. And there's no way to get him to shut up. And even the best, what is it? Noise filters, sound filters, does not filter him out. Where the hell am I? This is a very long corridor. Well, the bird making the noise there is an African grey parrot. African grey parrot. If you don't know what that is, if you've ever seen a TikTok or a YouTube video of a parrot doing incredible talking, it would usually be an African grey parrot. And its name comes from being an African parrot, and it's grey. Usually with some red under his head. And red feathers. But they talk a lot, man. They're really freaking smart. And they grow 80 years old. So it's literally a lifelong commitment when you get an African grey parrot. But ours is called Mika, and he is now, oof, let me think. I think we got him at 2008, round about there. So he's 16 now. 16. He's still a teenager, man. And you can see it. They are really loyal to the people that raise them. Anyone else is pretty much a no-go. So my mother and I reared him by hand, fed him through a little tube. That's the way you have to raise them if you want to keep that type of parrot. You can buy them and just keep them in a cage, but it's literal torture for a parrot. So 513. For how bad it was, it's surprisingly not a bad time. And Pippi made it. But yeah, African grey parrot, really good. He's you might not hear his words because he screeches a lot. Oh, not as much as cockatoo, but he does make a lot of noises. For instance, he copies the noise of the dishes being put in a cupboard. He copies cell phone ringtones and the whole conversation that someone has on the cell phone. He curses a lot, but he mostly does it. They're both. They have very distinct personalities. And this one we have is pretty shy when it comes to being around other people. But when he's like now on his own and there's no one else in the room, he will go on and on and on, just talking to himself, making noises, just being his best self. He will talk to us if we do not look at him. So, for instance, I speak to him a lot when I make dinner in the evening. And then we will talk because I'm focusing on the food, and he will respond to me with basically useless stuff. Nonsensical stuff, but he will reply to me. Okay, let's do the score run while I'm talking. I don't need to waste time just running around, right? Let me just check. These are not going to help. Let's go. But yeah, African grey parrot. African grey parrot. They're hilarious sometimes, but they're not fickle birds. They don't die easily. They They get sick sometimes, but Mika here hasn't been sick freaking even once in 16 years, man. 16 years. Let me just quickly... This is different. Usually I just drop down and whip into this section. This is terrible for speed. Let's see if I can do it with this whip. That's pretty good. I don't think I was as fast a boost as the previous one, but that was still pretty good. Oh, maybe the boost also differs depending on what whip you use. That would make as much sense as the boost itself makes. But yeah, what's my favorite animal? Oh god, I have a lot, man. I used to work in a pet shop. So, I have a lot of favorite animals. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus. We saw a lot of weird animals in there, and we even kept chickens, turkeys, and all those stuff in the pet shop. There is something over there. But probably if I have to go to basic house pet as an animal, it would be a cat. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Although dogs do love me. For some reason. I think it's because I usually do not give them attention, and then they love me, and then I see, oh, they're so cute, and then I'll give them attention. So my sister is a complete dog person, even though she also has a cat and 2 dogs, and we have 2 other smaller dogs. There's a whole menagerie here. We also have 2 canaries. You might hear them sometimes, but they're not as loud as Mika, the parrot. What else is my favorite animal? Again, there's so many different things. If I could have any animal as a pet, though, God, I wish we could have ferrets over here. I love the cute little slinkies, but it is not allowed in our country for some reason. We have all sorts of freaking animals in Africa. Let's get rid of him. And although it's not as crazy as people make it out, with lions roaming the streets and stuff like that, there is certain places where that happens, though. You will also see just cows or goats or stuff walking next to the road, usually with herders with it, though. So someone actually walking there. You will see giraffes sometime. If you ever take a road trip through the country, I should say, there's 3 animals you would definitely see somewhere on your... Oh my god, let's just wait here. 3 animals you will definitely see on the road trip if you drive for more than, say, 200, 300 kilometers, which is about, what, 100 miles? And a little less, 200 miles? Oh, fuck, man, miles. I have no idea. I think it's 200 miles. I'd say 200 miles. That's 360 kilometers, I think. Or 320 kilometers. Is there a hole? No. Yeah. You will see the springbok, which I think you call a gazelle, but it is called a springbok. That is the name. They're only in South Africa, or the southern parts of Africa. And you will absolutely see them. They don't really jump in the streets and stuff, but you see a lot of them next to the road. You will see ostriches. They're, especially in South Africa, pretty common. Certain areas especially, you see hundreds and hundreds of them in camps, because there's ostrich farms. Where am I going? Paying attention more to the story than I am to this. And you will also see zebras. You would think they're only in the safari or something like that. No, they're actually not that uncommon. You won't see big bunches. You'll probably see 2 or 3 at a time. If you're lucky and you're driving in, I would say, a certain part of the country, you will see elephants if they're close to the road. You might see giraffes. Again, I've only seen giraffes maybe twice, next to the road at least. Elephants I've seen a couple of times. Once they were actually in a residential area, so that was kind of scary, but apparently that was because there was a circus close by, so they were just letting the elephants run loose in a field there. To keep them... Yeah, to keep them a little free there. Or give them a lot of freedom. Oopa. Yeah, so lions and stuff, there is certain parks you will see them. They're mostly nocturnal creatures also. The same with leopards. Leopards you will almost never see. Jaguars, not really. What is cheetahs? You might see, but again, not really in the wild. Most of the cat creatures, the cats you see are nocturnal. So... only come out on that. The cheetahs do not. Cheetahs are deadly creatures, but they're also really fast. They hide really good, really well, I should say. So, not wild creatures you see. Those are just the basic, as I said, the creatures that everyone else. You will see baboons all the time, if you come to certain parts of the country at least. Otherwise, you might see monkeys. There is a certain part of the country that is tropical. Which makes no sense since we are a temperate area, a temperate country. But there is one section. I went up there. There's one section of the country that is tropical, at least has a tropical climate, even though the weather is not tropical. And there we will see weird creatures, man. As I said, you'll see the little monkeys from the jungle. You'll see a fuck ton of spiders. Oh, geez. But people always see baboons as being, haha, funny baboons. They're fucking vicious. Do not ever try to feed or interact with a baboon. They are horrendous. And honestly, if they weren't a protected creature, I think we would have long gotten rid of them as a species because they are not nice. You can, if you are a farmer and live on a farm and you find a baby baboon without his mother, you can raise them to be nicer, but they're still a wild animal. They will literally, if you try to take something from them, they will attack you. They will, so often in certain areas, they will break into your house and literally steal stuff from your food, from your food cupboard and stuff. If you are in a car, parked in a car, do not open your windows if they're close to you. They will come in and take everything you have. They sound like actual mythical criminals, but nope, that's just baboons. It's still need to dash. The dash bar goes away every time I do the crouch landing, so I thought, oh yes, maybe it cancelled out, but nope. What more animals do I see a lot? As I said, when I worked in a pet shop, we mostly saw, it was a bird pet shop, so that also explains why I know a lot about birds and stuff. And let's go. We did not just keep birds though, Dogs and stuff like that, we only kept over weekends. And people brought in their puppies to sell, not... We didn't keep them, because that's kind of cruel. Just leaving them there all the time. But other creatures, on the other hand, like chickens and stuff, we had there. Got a lot of free eggs. Turkeys we had... maybe once or twice a year. We have ducks, geese, I should say. They are the noisiest fucking things on earth. They are as scary as people make them out to be, but they can also be really, really good pets, man. If you get a goose, they will protect you better than a damn Rottweiler. Because people would not expect a damn bird chasing you. They might expect a big dog, but the damn goose chasing you, or in this case, it'd probably be the gander. The gander is usually the scary one, but sometimes you do get the geese, the goose. Goose, they pretty much choose opposite genders. So if you have a ladybird, a goose, in other words, and you're a male, they will protect you like you're their mate, basically. If you have a pair, though, a male and a female, get away. They will kick your ass, even if you are the one that raised them. Faster sliding. Can I buy? Nah, fuck it, man. I have not been paying attention to the score run at all, by the way. You can see that by what the hell ever I'm doing right here. But it's fine. I've got a lot of stories from my pet shop days. We had obviously I have a lot of fishes also. A lot of fish. I already was there. There's no way I got this, right? I did. I did get it. And I absolutely messed that up. Absolutely paying attention. Yeah, we had a lot of fish. But we didn't keep a lot of tropical fish. They're such a fucking... Okay, I've been everywhere. Did I not see the door open? Am I blind? I am blind. Yeah, tropical fish... No, tropical fish we had. What I meant was fresh... no, not fresh, seawater fish. You know, ocean fish. You have to have certain habitats and bacteria and have to keep refreshing the water. That's such a fucking hassle. If we were focused on being a fish pet store, we might do something like that, but we had birds, cockatoos, cockatiels, budgies, lots of different parakeets, lots of different finches, canaries, or what the fuck ever. Way too many things. Again, the topic was my favorite animals, but you open a can of... oh no, you opened Pandora's box with that question, since as I said, I worked in a pet shop, so it's difficult not to have a lot of the different favorite pets when you work in a pet shop. You have to, especially if you get little puppies that's cute and stuff for the weekend, and you have to give them away because I couldn't get a pet back then. It was during my poor days. And not that has changed much. What else did we get? We didn't keep lizards as much, because lizards, if you don't know, are actually the arch rivals of birds. Little known fact. That's why we don't keep snakes also. Snakes eat birds and eggs. Birds also eat snakes. But those are big birds. Before I do another run, let me just finish this topic. There is one little story I need to tell also. Some of the strangest stuff we've gotten that people try to sell. There's certain things in the country that is, certain animals that are protected and illegal to sell, especially animals that originated from our country, except with certain birds. For instance, a lot of tortoise species. We have a lot of tortoises over here. And they are pretty much illegal to sell, but you can give them away and raise them as pets. You just can't sell them. And a lot of people bring in tortoises, trying to sell it, especially the area where this pet shop was kind of a scaly area. So a lot of drug addicts methods try to bring in tortoises and sell them. Some guys even stole a lot of people's birds, bring it in to sell it. But if it's expensive birds, we need to check it out first. So we contact all our close bird, bird people that we know, find out, are they missing any birds? And that happened quite a few times, actually. One of the guys actually almost tricked because he bought in a stolen parrot. And I told him it was not worth as much. It was actually pretty fucking expensive, but and he fell for it. So I told him I'll keep it there and let him know as soon as I can buy it. I had to find out from the boss first. Meanwhile, we were contacting all the bird people and the police to get the guy in. Anyway, one of the strangest things that someone tried to bring in and sell to us was a freaking baby hawk. That is not something you just buy in a pet shop, you know. It was a little baby hawk. They're so freaking cute, by the way. As soon as they brought him in a box, apparently he fell out of a nest near their house. And they didn't bring it in to sell, but they bring it into because they didn't know what to do with it. It's a baby hawk. What the hell do you do with it, man? It fell out of the nest. And they brought him. It's still big. It's about... what can I say? How big? Man... It's big. it's still pretty big, man. It's about football size. That you know, maybe a little bit more than American football size. About the rugby ball size, if you know what a rugby ball is. And it was in a box, and as soon as you open the box, it just looks up and with his mouth open, as if it's waiting for food. And we had to freaking call animal safety and everything just to figure out what the hell are we supposed to do with this raptor bird. Because they're still, again, protected species. We have a few protected hawks here, and I don't think that was one of them, but it was very cute, and I didn't want to hurt it. I didn't want anything to happen to it. So we made some calls, and I think some kind of animal sanctuary took it in, so don't know if that bird is still alive or protected, whatever. As soon as it leaves the store, that is unfortunately the last time we hear of it, usually. And one of the biggest pet peeves I had, when it comes to the pet store sales and customers there, since I said we're kind of in a scaly area, it means we mostly have poorer customers, and then they come in with dogs. They're a lot of irresponsible freaking pet owners that buy dogs even though they cannot freaking afford food for it or take care of it. They come in with a problem. I give them something for the problem. I tell them what they should do, either go to the vet or we have medicine there, and then they just completely ignore it, and then 2 weeks later they come back and say the dog died, and I'm like, what the fuck? How is that my problem? I gave you the options. You're the one that couldn't take care of it because you're either too poor or too stingy to pay for the dog, and then now you're coming here to blame me. Oh, that happens so much, man. Probably at least 3 times a month. We had a problem like that. Just bad people trying to, they try to take care of animals and they cannot even take care of themselves. But unfortunately, there's no screening process. There's no license needed to get freaking pets. And as I said, we don't keep dogs or puppies that often. Maybe 5 times a year. And usually Christmas time, you know, festive times, when people buy presents, then we might have a litter of puppies. And when we sell them, we do not sell them to someone that looks irresponsible. So that's at least something, but they can very easily just get puppies from someone else. So there's a lot of illegal puppy breeders and stuff. So especially when it comes to pit bulls, and I wish they make pit bulls illegal in this country because people just buy them and let them attack each other for pit bull fights. They keep them, and they've in the last year that I worked in the pet shop, there was 3 children ripped apart by pit bulls. 3 separate occasions of children being ripped apart by pit bulls because people just don't keep them on a leash. They let the basically treat them like wild animals so that they can protect the house, but then they just attack literally everything. So, tragic stories that we get hear a lot there. Anyway, done with that. This has been a long topic. I don't even remember the score run. What did I get even? I might need to redo that run. 37,000, that's not bad. Hey, Pippi. Pippi is doing a run right now, or did do a run right now. Let's try speed again. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this first launch. And not just the launch, the landing right here is kind of what the big problem is. Usually what I do is I just run straight and fall and do the roll, so I can get a long enough... Yeah, that... Oh, I almost made a recovery. That's the problem. I run down usually and just land safely on it, but now I can do that. But I can do this. See, that is such a benefit. I almost caught up with the front runners again. Might do a couple more runs. Maybe a longer daily, since my topic took so much time. It was just supposed to mention what's my favorite animal and what's the bird. Nope, I went on a whole spiel there. Where the fuck am I? We're all in the blindness here. Laboratory Sprinkles took the crystal. I didn't do it. Whee! It is strange how you lose the forward momentum thing with this whip when going down stairs. Normally with the slow thing you move faster down the stairs, which is fine, but then you also keep that launch momentum, which you use for ledge boosting. But it somehow disappears with a lightning whip. Okay, this is just a horrendous thing. It might be a way to go over that third boulder. Oh, it worked out. So at least this section I can beat Laboratory Sprinkles, right? Jesus, man, I'm taking a lot of damage. If there's spikes, I'm hitting it. Ouch. Come on, come on, come on. Yup. Every single time with this section. Let's do the boost there. And hit the blade. Got no life left. One life to live. You might hear a lot of movie quotes or TV quotes from me as I go on. That's just what I do in my normal life also. While playing by myself or with friends or just being myself. Just doing random quotes out of no... Whoop. Oh, there. That was a bad launch. Do not get hit by anything. This has to be a flawless run. Or as flawless as I can get it. I don't know if I can get hit by anything with 3/4 heart left. Oh, Jesus. This again. There's Peppy. Peppy's right next to me. Don't get hit by the darts also, and there we go. You didn't see that, right? Nothing happened. Okay, let's try and do it actually perfectly from the start. And somehow take way less damage. The fact that I died during a run where I'm supposed to actually concentrate. blades deal a lot more damage, no wonder. There we go. Oh! Son of a bitch. There we... Nope. I didn't get the launch, and I also didn't get it first try. What the hell? Let's play psychological games and switch to the plane whip. I sometimes just do that. Pretend that it's gonna help. That's the only way I can see it. Let's pretend it's gonna make a difference. Okay, this is just gonna have to be my final. Oh god, speed attempt. Nope. Oh, and I accidentally whipped, so now I have to start everything over again. Okay, get the launch. There we go. Just that easy, man. It's just that easy. Ruby Dead Queen. Again, you saw you can just jump between those baskets there. And also, this section is slightly scary, but using dash you can just one-shot it. If there's 2 or more of them in a row, oh god, blades do extra damage. I forgot. Nothing is gonna save this run, right? I'm gonna have to absolutely perfect the rest of it to beat Laboratory Sprinkles. By the way, the mystery of Laboratory Sprinkles, I've completely forgotten to mention that. It just grows because there is a nice little feature on Steam where you can actually go and check out on people's accounts if they've ever switched their name and what were their previous aliases. And I thought, hey, let's go check it out. What? Who actually is Laboratory Sprinkles? And guess what? He has not changed his name ever, and he only has 30 hours in this game. How the fuck is that possible? "30 hours in the game, but already more than 300 times been in the same dungeon that I have." Makes no sense to me. Where I myself has only seen myself... Geez, that's a sentence. I've only seen myself double that. So he's at least been in half of my dailies. Or half of my temples, but it makes no sense. He's only played 30 hours. That's little more than a single day. Completely. If he only plays dailies, that's still probably like, what? A month's worth of dailies. Oh, fuck, I missed the damn wall there. Get the fuck away, green piece of crap. Oh, Jesus. This is just a cursed daily. Let's go. Let's go into the pit. I'm playing now like I did a year ago. Absolutely horrendous. I cannot finish with this run, man. And that score run was just as bad. Oh, that's so high. Look, at least we know we can beat Peppy. I don't know who Peppy is. Is Peppy also a newcomer? Maybe. Peppy is doing a good job so far. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully Peppy is not another laboratory sprinkles though, where it suddenly becomes miraculously good. With, in 30 hours. Oh! But I will say, laboratory sprinkles is definitely way better than I am at this. Because by the time I had 30 hours in the game, I was not even close to this level of skill. There's 2 of these fucking sections. I just noticed that. I hate them. Whoop. There's so many blades. No wonder I died. Even more blades. Like a Marvel movie, man. Blade. Blade 1, Blade 2, Blade Trinity. Ouchie. Am I running in circles? I don't remember there being this many looped rooms. It's like freaking Groundhog Day. Have I literally not been paying attention at all this entire run that I don't recognize anything that I just ran, now that I'm actually focusing? I might actually not even beat Peppy. My first run was better than this. Let's check. Peppy. Did I beat Peppy? Let me drink coffee. Maybe that's gonna shock my system into being not shit. Ah. There you go. Was that an improvement to my time? Or did I just get exactly the same time? But I did beat Peppy. What the fuck? And that's such a bad time, though. Let's just boost myself to Kingdom Come Again. Right, what can I do to not be shit? That's that's the question. What can I do to not be shit? Reduce damage. Banish. Higher jump, I think it makes it more difficult to do the tricks, the boost tricks. Reduce damage so I take less damage from the blades, meaning I can go crazier. I wish the Smash Whip destroyed boulders. You know how fucking fantastic that would have been. Let's just do another. I wanted to do another score attempt. But I think I'm gonna leave that for after the recording. Let's just do another speed attempt. And I hope I get better than 5'10", man. That's, I think, my height. Now that I think about it. No, I think I'm 5'11". I know it in meters. 1.8 meters. 1.82 meters to be exact. Ah, good. Good first launch. There is a way to dodge that. You have to run perfectly in the middle and you do not take damage. It is something we discovered during our times with glass bones. With the one hit kill glass bones, I should say. Boing, boing, boing. Here we go. Just always pick this up so I know where the hell I'm going at least. Or at least I know where I am currently. And react to that. No slide. Whee! That was way better, man. That was the start that I should have had right at the beginning. I'm kind of tempted to just edit everything out and just start. This is my daily, but you can see my freaking phantom there, and that's why I always do. If I get interrupted during my daily, I will just not upload the daily for the day. It just feels, or I'll mention it because it just feels ungenuine if it's not my first reaction to the daily. Oh, the fucking blades. These are spikes though, right? They don't count as blades. No! Let's just wait for my... No, but my past self didn't do that, so now I have to wait for Pippi or someone else. Lavender sprinkles. That's fine. I don't think he went as fast as I did, but it's better than nothing. And I am actually just trying to beat Lavender Sprinkles, so it's actually perfect. There's no Third Dalton yet. He's gonna make a mysterious appearance right at the end again. Sometimes he plays early, sometimes he plays late. Who is the Dalton? That is the question. The devs also used to play a lot. Don't see them anymore. Venti, for instance, played a lot during the beta. There was a certain time where the beta ended, but I and one other person still had access to it for some reason. I don't know why. I did not complain because going back to the old version was the fucking worst. And when that ended, yeah, me and Kenflyer had access to it. And when that ended, when we lost our right to the beta, I just stopped playing Phantom Abyss until the 1.0 version came out. And again, then they nerfed so much. They made everything so easy. Or they not made everything so easy. They made you take more damage as you go deeper. But... Ooh... They removed so many of the good rooms, especially in the Void. Or the Rift. Whatever you want to call it. That's good. Oh, fuck. What room is this? Ah, okay, go down. Still got bladed. Yeah, run into the pedestal, why not? This is a big L. And then we've got the big jump room. There you saw me do the spike leap. Don't get the timing as often to do that perfectly. There we go. You might be able to get a sub 4 minute, which is amazing if you look at the other times there. With a good key pickup at the second room, you absolutely can. There we go. That's good enough. That is good enough. For now. Until the Dalton comes in. Son of a gun, man. Son of a gun. Again, I need to improve my score also, but I will leave that for afterwards. Also, let me know if you enjoyed my extra videos where I do practice and stuff for stuff that I struggle with. It is not something that I do a lot. I used to do daily quote-unquote runs when I did dailies and it got interrupted. I just, or when I crashed or something, I just uploaded the raw footage, but I left it unlisted and posted it on my coffee page for people to look there free. I could do way more of those content if people are interested. I just stopped doing it because most of those videos got maybe 1 or 2 views at most. But yesterday's video got slightly more, which I'm impressed with. Glad to see people actually watching it and trying to learn with me as I go on. But now, guys, we finally learned it. Thank freaking goodness, man. Thank freaking goodness. This used to be an Easter egg, by the way. It was so difficult to get up top here that it was an Easter egg, and now you can just literally do this and whoop, you're here. And then there's a whole freaking section all the way up here. This is stuff that I do just to practice movement also, by the way. If I'm on a Discord call with a friend and I've got nothing to do, and I was in-game, or just like now, just ended my daily, waiting for stuff to render or upload, I'll just do little run-arounds like this. But anyway, enough said. This has been a long daily, a lot of topic talk, and a lot of crap runs, but one actual decent run, so I'm happy with that. That's good enough for me. We learned the trick. We learned nothing of laboratory sprinkles. Who the fuck are you, laboratory sprinkles? The myth, the man, the legend. Where is he? Look at that. 396 times. How? 30 hours. How? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's daily video. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And yeah, you know the gist by now. Comment, whatever. Topic ideas. What else more? Yeah, that's that. Goodbye.